Am I naked in front of millions of viewers?
Absolutely.
Ladies,
Oh no.
your viewing figures just went up.
Syntell React.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, Doctor Who, episode 12. I like the name of this one. This episode is called Bad Wolf. But here's the thing that kind of sticks out the most about this particular episode, and that is its IMDb score. It got in. Should I tell you? Do you want to know, or you want to just kind of just hop into it?
I do want to.
You want to know?
I do want to know.
IMDb gave it a score of an 8.6. So.
That means it's.
That means it's gonna be something. We're gonna see something pretty good. Hey, listen, make sure you stay to the very end because me and Rekkai are gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth to talk about what things we liked and the things that, you know, may have caused us to scratch our heads. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
I have to stay and explain it. No one's going to believe me.
I might start believing a lot of things now. Human race should accelerate. All back to normal.
100 years later.
What is it? What's happening?
What the heck? Was he in a club? I know some of y'all in the comments have had benders like that on a Saturday night.
Doctor, wouldn't just leave me.
That's enough chat. Positions. Final call.
Oh, she's on a game show.
So I can already see what the social satire is here.
Reality TV / reality game shows.
Design classic. But we're going to have to find you some new colors. Maybe get rid of that Oklahoma farm boy thing you've got. Still, and let the defabricator work its magic.
What's the defabricator?
Fabric.
Oh, you better be naked, homie.
Am I naked in front of millions of viewers?
Absolutely.
Ladies,
Oh no.
your viewing figures just went up.
Everybody thinks you're sweet.
Oh, is that right? Is that what I am? Oh, no one's ever told me that before. Am I sweet? Really?
Yeah.
He's like, please.
I remember.
It's the amnesia. So what happened? Where did they get you?
We just left Raxacoricofallapatorius and then we went to Kyoto. That's right.
Lexicofallapatorius will never stop being fun to say.
Yeah.
In biology, which
Yeah,
blood cells
definitely
contain
not keeping
iron?
up.
Red or white?
Red.
No, red.
Yeah, I knew that one.
I told you. It's like the game's running itself.
It's the Buccaneer look. Little dash of pirate and just a tweak of President Schwarzenegger.
President Schwarzenegger.
Ever thought about cosmetic surgery?
I've considered it, yeah. A little lift around the eyes, tighten up the jawline. What do you think?
Ah!
Let's have a bit more ambition.
Oh, it's not a game anymore.
And you are unemployed, and yet you still got enough money to buy peroxide. Why, Fitch?
I think she got a few of the questions wrong. That's all.
Oh, she better die.
You're gonna die.
Fitch, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Dang. Yeah, atomized.
And we've gone to the adverts. Back in 3
I'm like,
minutes.
hell no. I don't want to play this shit no more.
What's that?
For real. I mean, like, oh, your dust got in my nostrils. I can't.
Link. She gets disintegrated.
Disintegrated. What kind of goddamn game is this?
I can't do it.
Uh-oh.
No, please.
Time to get that.
Are the weakest link.
You
trying
are the
to
weakest
run?
link.
Infection in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you get disintegrated too as well? Wow.
Look at him. He said, what the shit?
Yeah. Dang, it's just disintegrated for everybody.
Mm-mm. What's up, bro? Been evicted from life.
It's a charnel house. What about the winners? What do they get?
They get to live.
Is that it?
Wasn't that enough?
Right? I mean, you know,
Isn't
context
that
is
enough?
everything.
And now it's time for the face-off.
What does that mean? Do I get to compete with someone else?
No, like I said, face-off.
Oh, hell no.
Or maybe no head at all. That would be so outrageous. And we could stitch your legs to the middle of your chest. Nothing is too extreme.
Look, he don't seem too alarmed.
Where were you hiding that?
Wow. You know.
Really don't
Wouldn't you
wanna
like to know?
Give me that accessory.
I'm not mad that he has it. I'm mad at how easily he pulled it out.
Yeah, he didn't even have to go in there and get that thing. Like,
He had to dig around or nothing. Just
What do you mean?
bad
Who's
wolf.
Bad Wolf?
They're in charge. They run the game station.
Why are they called Bad Wolf?
that's that name. It just keeps popping up.
Yeah,
What's it mean?
Bad wolf.
Huh. Okay.
Different times.
This is what people in the chat been saying over and over again. They're like, have they noticed? Have they noticed something? And
Yeah.
it's the bad wolf thing. Yeah.
the recurring bad wolf thing.
Someone's been planning this.
The Doctor, you've broken the house rules. Big Brother has no choice but to evict you.
He's like, yeah.
Maybe the security isn't as tight this end. Are you following this? I'm getting out.
Come with me. We're not allowed.
Come with me
Stay
if
in
you
there,
want
you've
to
got
live.
50-50 chance of disintegration. Stay with me. I promise I'll get you out alive. Come on.
I like those odds.
Hold on. I've been here before. This is Satellite 5.
The underground. Oh no! Right? Huh? So when this episode started, it said it was 100 years after, right?
Right.
Maybe you could.
I wouldn't get in the way.
Wouldn't mind if you did.
Oh,
Bad idea, Linda Weatherwire.
look at you!
He about
Eyes
to,
for
he get
Linda.
ready to dance.
Archive makes a record of all transmat activities. Find out how we got on board. Archive 6.
Where's the TARDIS?
That's an even better question.
We can't just let them wander.
They are no one.
Okay.
They are no one.
She's like, I'm not gonna.
No one may enter Archive 6. Return to work.
Controller look a little vexed.
Yeah.
Just align the wave signature. Atta boy. Got myself a gun. Well, ladies, the pleasure was all mine.
Half the world's too fat, half the world's too thin, and you lot just watch telly.
10,000 channels, all beaming down from here.
The human race, brainless sheep, being fed on a diet of...
If they only knew what 2024 was going to be.
This should be the fourth great and bountiful human empire. I don't understand. Last time I was here, I put it right.
But did you?
All the news channels, they just shut down overnight.
But that was me. I did that.
No information. The whole planet just froze. The government, the economy, they collapsed. That was the start of it. 100 years of hell.
Dang, bro, you did that?
I made this work.
Captain Jack Harkness.
Linda Moss.
Nice to meet you, Linda Moss.
Do you mind flirting outside?
I was just saying hello.
For you, that's flirting.
Is it Mars?
No, the correct answer is Lucifer.
This is a planet called Lucifer? Dang.
I mean, I guess, why not? Sure.
Let me glad to know. Like a combination.
Within history, which Icelandic city hosted Murder Spree 20?
Yeah. Like, huh?
She gotta get it right.
Oh! They zapped her for real! Huh!
You're stupid, breaking game show killer.
Sir, I'm arresting you under private legislation 16 of the game station sync.
I didn't think they was gonna do it. I thought he was gonna save the day.
I wonder how good a search
Let's
they
do
did,
it.
because, you know, Jack has a secret weapon still.
Yeah, that's true.
He's on his way up here. With a gun.
Oh, Doctor Who about that life now.
Right, they took out Rose.
Never mind solar flares. He's gonna kill you.
Oh, yeah. He's on some, everybody gets it.
Do I look like an out-of-bounds sort of guy?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the TARDIS. Okay.
And that's why I was out of bounds.
What the hell?
Okay.
Who are they?
And plan and grow in numbers are strong now, so strong. Masters,
Who are they?
but speak. My masters, they fear the Doctor.
Tell
Oh. Oh.
Everybody watching? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's a bit of trickery, huh?
People don't get killed in the games. They get transported across space. Dr. Rose is still alive.
Oh, okay. Transmitted to where and why?
Transmitted to whoever her masters are that she's talking like. They done laid a trap for the doctor. Don't tell me it's a Dalek.
It is. It's a Dalek.
The solar flare's gone, they'll hear you.
3, 4. No, my master, now I defy you. Sigma 7.
Dang. And transmitted her too.
Oh, my masters.
Yup, I see the Dalek. Wow. Remember that one that kind of got away? Or at least I thought it got away?
Yeah.
It kind of disappeared, but maybe
he,
it didn't.
He was changed though.
Yeah.
Hiding whatever's out there. Hiding it from sonar, radar, scanner. There's something sitting right on top of planet Earth, but it's completely invisible.
He knows.
Oh.
It's him.
Yeah, he recognizes that ship. Oh, ships.
It's impossible. I know those ships. They were destroyed.
Obviously, they survived.
Who did? Who were?
200 ships. More than 2,000 on board each one. Just about 500,000 of them.
500,000 what?
Daleks.
Dang. No, I get it.
I said no.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen what you're capable of.
No! Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rescue her. I'm gonna save Rose Tyler from the middle of the Dalek fleet.
All right. Dang. Whoa. There's a whole bunch of them. Look at this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Dang! Well, oh no, I don't want to ruin anything. Okay. Well, stuff really just kicked off into high gear. My goodness. Hey, listen, I know we've been here many times, and there's a phrase that you like to talk about called the penultimate. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pass the mic to you because this feels like a penultimate type of episode. What's going on with you, man?
Man, okay. They got me with this one. The penultimate episode. The episode in a series where everything really kicks off and everything is almost at its most heightened point. It's interesting how they introduced us to the Daleks before, and we got to see that the Daleks were one of the most dreaded enemies of not only Doctor Who, but the Time Lords themselves. There was a great time war, and for all we know, in that time war, because they never made it plain, but they alluded to that it was the Time Lords versus the Daleks, because it looks like the Daleks' prime directive is to wipe out all life. This was incredibly devastating. Supposedly, it took out all the Daleks. Supposedly, it took out all of the Time Lords. However, Doctor Who was the only one who made it. And then we found that the billionaire guy on Earth had seemingly the last Dalek available. But that does not seem to be the case. You know, what is the quote? The stories of my death have been widely misconstrued or something like that. Yeah, the Daleks are out there. What do you say? Half a million of them?
Yeah.
You know, that's a whole lot of little murder bots. Like that one who was barely in repair, took out that whole base full of people.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the doctor can do with his one sonic screwdriver, and he does have Jack with him, who is a wild card of all the wild cards. You know, for all we know, Jack will run through there naked, you know what I'm saying, yelling Geronimo. Ain't no telling what the hell Jack will do. Like,
pulling weapons from all types of places.
Yeah. Jack's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. I don't know, this, for us to have a couple of episodes before this where they did like the two-parters, this did not say to be continued, but it is directly a continuation to finish off this season. And it looks like it is going to be epic, to say the least. I am so all in for this. And here's the thing. Here's the one thing that's got that little itch in the back.
Okay.
The bad wolf thing. How long have we seen the bad wolf reference? Like, the bad wolf came from the Slovene. You know, she named it that one thing, and she said she didn't even know why she named it that, but it meant bad wolf. Right. When they went back in time to 1869, and old girl said bad wolf, like, bad wolf has come up a whole lot. Have the murder bots, have the Daleks been playing that long of a long con? Like,
could be, or maybe something may be manipulating them. You know, we don't really know. I mean, we certainly got like a lot of questions regarding like the bad wolf, regarding just how much the Doctor disrupted the timeline when 100 years before, when he thought that he had saved the day, it ended up pushing Earth into not into an enlightened age, but an age where people kind of sit in front of their TV and just zone out and become controlled and manipulated by TV programming, apparently.
It's not even good TV programming. It's reality TV programming.
But that's what's funny is that back then, at the cusp of around 2005, for me, it's poignant for me because I used to work in television and film, and that's around the time when the writer's strike happened. And the writer's strike was the thing that kick-started reality television, because there were no writers. So production companies were like, the cheapest way for us to kind of like keep the engine going is to create reality TV, because we don't have to pay these actors, we don't have to pay these writers. The scripts kind of like write themselves, and it ushered in a whole new way of watching television. And a lot of people, because we're not watching storytelling being done anymore, you kind of turn your brain off and watch people just act silly for money. And storytelling has never recovered from that. You know, we're still dealing with the blowback of that. And this show coming out around 2006 is around that time, which is interesting to me, because you're not really thinking and processing. Like we're having like these great conversations regarding Doctor Who because it's good writing, it's interesting story, but you don't really have that when you're dealing with reality TV. And now we're at the point now where we're so addicted to it that we can't really see the bigger picture of what's really happening, right? And there's like these things that are happening behind the scenes, but we're so invested in watching this television show that we're oblivious to everything else, which is kind of, you know, falls in the context of what's going on today in the world. You know, a lot of people don't really want to pay attention. They're so stuck to watching their television programming. And in this particular show, you have the Daleks, who are taking these people, using them for God knows what. We got a chance to look inside and see what inside of a Dalek, and we see that there is some kind of tissuey, organic material that's inside of them. So who knows? Maybe they're taking human beings and turning them into Daleks. I don't know. We have no idea where they're going, what they're using. Maybe they're being used like as batteries, like in the Matrix, in order to power their ships or something. But they're taking oblivious people stuck in reality TV, oblivious to what's going on outside of their world, and they're using them for a greater purpose. I couldn't think of anything more that's happening in today's day and age. There's a lot of stuff happening in the world that we just don't see because we're kind of like stuck to our YouTubes. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. And our HBO Maxes and Netflixes. but it's just, you know, what's really going on? I guess that's what we're trying to say. What evils are happening because we're so glued to the blue tube? Wasn't there like an old Roman emperor who said something to the effect? I think I got this from the movie Gladiator, and it was like, give the people entertainment, and they won't really know what's going on in government, and that's why they created these gladiator pits and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
So
that's
that
why
the
they created the
masses-
gladiator games.
Yeah. So
Well, it distracted them from the fact that when they went back home, they were starving, or that there was political strife,
Right.
or what have you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's
all
what
of
it
it's
kind
a
of feels a little bit
distraction.
like that, a teeny bit like that. I'm curious what you all think that have not finished the season and can give spoilers. It'd be kind of fun to just see what some of the theories are. What do you think are happening to the people?
I don't know, because it's interesting to say that they were being disintegrated. Like, that seemed horrific. But to see now that they're being transported, I would think that, I don't know, my first thought is that they're being transported to another game.
Okay.
Or transported to some sort of, because here's the thing, if this is your commodity that you're working with, well, you can't, like she said, there was hundreds of games on that one ship. You can't get rid of everybody. Like, everybody, there was like 7 people that were on that game show with Rose, and it disintegrated all of them but the winner. I mean, you run out of contestants in a couple months. You can run through everybody that's on Earth. So maybe, and just maybe, so they say, okay, so this is Big Brother UK, right? And this is the shows that are being transmitted to UK. You lose on your show, so now you use a transmit, and you're, you warped in to a show in America, or a show in another English-speaking country, or something like that, where they move you all around. So people is like, wait a minute, did she die on Big Brother UK? Well, no, they never even noticed that, because now you're on some show in India somewhere or whatever, that's completely different market. I don't know, this is weird, but super, super interesting, because it really does talk to, and when you said it, I knew exactly where you were going. It really does talk to our dependence and our overt love in reality TV. And it did happen around 2005, 2006, the first big writer strike. And that's exactly when reality TV came in. And not only did they have to not pay actors, it's unscripted. Because it's not the beginning of reality TV. Like I said, the first reality TV show that I remember watching outside of a game show was in the early 90s with Real World on MTV. And I would say probably it's funny they called the Real World, because to me, maybe not even those, but only the first 2 episodes, the first 2 seasons of the Real World, they didn't have a real design on the people. They just kind of let some people come in, and continue to refine the show. Then after that, all the people came in. It's just like if you applied to go on, Celebrity Challenge or one of these shows today, Bad Girls Club or whatever, they now audition tropes. So you audition for, no, I want to be the bad girl in the house. No, I want to be the drunk girl in the house. I want to be the whatever. You audition for a particular character. So you go into the season, you're not the real you're playing a character. Or maybe that character is you, but you play a character. It's almost like if they did the Real World now, and they said, we're going to put 7 people in the house, you could almost sit down, like anybody could do this. Even if you don't pay attention, you could sit down and write down, like, okay, they got the pretty boy jock, they got this, they got this gay person, we got another gay person, but they're completely, straight gay. We got, like, there's tropes, and that's what people get into. And the thing is, reality TV is so bad because at least then they would try to have a purpose and show you a day in a life.
Right.
These are the day, you know what I'm saying, a week, a month in the life of some ordinary people trying to go about their ordinary life, and they get stuck in an extraordinary situation, you know, having these roommates, and this is what happens. But now it's all orchestrated, it's scripted. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather watch WWE wrestling because I know that that's scripted and it's scripted with violence, and I understand what we got.
Yeah.
People think that Bad Girls Club or any of these shows, you know, the Real Housewives is real life, and they think that that's real life, but they're like, oh, WWE is fake. Yet you're watching this show that is completely fake. The producers, you know what I'm saying, pay these people, they set them up on these vacations and situations, and they pay for all this drama to happen, and they sit behind the scenes and they talk about the drama. Like, okay, well, when she comes in, I want you to throw the glass at her and then get up and call her a B, and then she calls your mama a man, and then y'all fight, and then, you know, like, they do all of that. You know, and now, yeah, we're at the point of, it's not even reality anymore, it's shock and awe.
Yeah.
Because to get to this level of TV, that's not far-fetched. Where the losers disintegrate, it's not far-fetched from what we got now.
There's a lot of truth to what you're saying. A whole lot of truth. I used to work in reality TV, and surprisingly on both sides. I'm not going to divulge the show I was on, but I will say this.
I must find out.
I must find out. No. I don't have a problem. It was called On the Road with Sugar Ray, and I was a contestant. And there is what you're saying holds a lot of truth, and that is they persuade you to act and move in a certain kind of way. They'll do a lot of recuts. They'll make you make statements in question form. They'll give you the question that they want, or the statement that they want, and you have to respond in question form, like you have to. And it kind of like forces the narrative to go in a certain kind of way. And things get edited in such a way that it can manipulate, you know, how you feel. I've actually been a part of that process. So there is some truth. And this was like long time ago. This was like back in like 2008 or 9 or whatever it was. So I can only imagine how far advanced it's gotten since then. You know, it's probably even worse. You know, if you don't believe that it's scripted, a really funny thing to look at when you have time, YouTube, Ray J's hat, and there's a video of him talking, and you can see the cuts. Like, he'll have his hat one way, and then the next cut, his hat is over here, and then the next cut, his hat is like over here, or whatever it is. And it's because they've done that scene over and over and over and over again in order to make it seem like it's reality, but it's actually been kind of like recut. I know we're kind of like way into the weeds regarding this reality TV.
No, because that was perfect, and I was just like, Ray J is so smart that he knew that, and he purposely moved it different every time for every one of those cuts, because I think he's a producer on the show or whatever, but that simply moving his hat went viral. That went viral online and was a huge trending topic. It made it onto some big mainstream stuff and got a lot of eyeballs on the show simply for him moving his hat, because it's not
it's not reality. It's not really really. You know, there's hints of reality, but it's not what you think it is. I'll say that for those that are watching.
Well, not only that though, that's because that particular scene was supposed to be this, you know, emotional scene, this emotional conversation between him and the other person. And for it to be like, can we really take it seriously when, you know what I'm saying, dude just moves his hat every time for every cut? Like, how many times did they shoot this scene? This emotional, like, if it's real life, that's like, you got a GoPro, you know, me and you, we have the scene, we talk, we say what we say, and then we on to the next. That's real, you know? Even if in our mind, we kind of scripted, we wrote it down a little bit at home, we say some things we want to say, we forgot some things we wanted to say, but that's about as real as you're going to get, you know, when you're talking about TV. But how can we take this seriously and this be called reality TV when you cut this same poignant, beautiful, emotional scene 25 times?
Yeah, it lacks continuity. You know, here's a cheat code too, and I'm done. If you ever want to have fun, some continuity cues. That means making sure that things run in sequence that makes sense, right? One of the things that's easy to spot are two things. One is cigarettes, because the length of the cigarette's always growing and shrinking and getting bigger because they have to get new cigarettes and the continuity doesn't match. And drinks are the other one. Drinks will be like full, then they'll be empty, then they'll be in the middle, then they'll be empty again, and this, that, and the third, because people keep drinking them and stuff. So it's just some fun things to kind of like look at when you look at reality TV, look at continuity things. I know we have been off into the weeds. I hope you all just enjoyed the conversation because we just like chopped it up. I blame Doctor Who because you all have introduced us to looking behind the curtain, and that's what's going on in the Whoverse. Hey, if you've been enjoying the conversation just the way me and Rekkai just been chopping it up, be a friend of the channel, and of course, hit that subscription button and give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. And if you want to get to know Rekkai a little bit better, Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
On all social media at DiamondMynd, DiamondMynd, because it's all about this right here.
Hey, thank you all so much for the comments. We do read them. We do appreciate them. We may not be able to respond to all of them, but we do read them, and we are super thankful. We'll catch you all, on what could tentatively maybe the season finale. Yeah, I think so. All right, y'all. We'll holler at you. Peace.